It was 7 years back, my first trip to, and this is a real story, yeah? My first trip to Hong Kong. I was just about leaving the immigration officer, going back to UAE, and I was stopped by this gentleman. They were doing a research about how to improve the services at the airport. And he said, "Sir, can I have just a minute?" I said, "I'm really rushing, I'm just a bit late to my aircraft, and it's a bit long way to." He said, "Just two quick questions. And you don't have to write, I'll just write them down." I said, "Okay, please, but be fast." He said, "Okay, here you go. The first question, sir, are you from Hong Kong or China mainland?" I said, "Oh my God, do I look like a Chinese here?" And I swear that was a real story. He said, "Sir, the first question, are you from Hong Kong or China mainland?" I said, "Do I look like a Chinese here?" Right? Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wassalam, Rasulullah. By all means, I'm so excited, so happy to be here among you today. As you know, whenever I speak, I always start with giving a little bit of inspiring things, saying that think positive of the day, and please pledge that today is going to be a wonderful day. And this is what we have all pledged for. For those of you who were with us on the third day, I said, let's pledge for this. And it was the beginning of the morning. It was about 8:30. We wrapped up about 7 evening with Mustafa's class, if you didn't away. And I told a friend of mine while I was coming here, I need to say something for the night. And I said, okay, tonight is going to be different night. Tonight is going to be the night. Maybe this is the way. He said, Rashid, are you a discotheque man? I said, why are you saying this? Because this is a song and a very famous. Tonight is going to be, yeah? And he kept repeating that song. I don't know, does anyone know this song? Yeah? Oh my God, we have a lot of disco people here. How beautiful. All right, so what does it say? Tonight is going to be? Huh? Why don't we come and sing here together then? Okay, inshallah. You see, one thing I said, and I really meant it from my heart, in the program, saying that it's all about us at the end of the day. Whether you go to a cinema, you go to a shopping mall, you go to do shopping, you go visit someone, you go and have a great networking night, whether you get recognized, it's about one thing, it's about you. And that you have to think inside out. It's not outside in. Inside out, that you are the person who can create all the difference on the world. All the difference within yourself, all the difference within the family you live in, and all the difference in the community, the society, and the world at large. The way how you see things is all about perception, the way how you image things around. And one thing I keep saying and I keep repeating every time, anything starts with a purpose. You need to discover what is your what in life. What is that one thing you feel that you have been created to do? What is that click? What is your sweet spot? What is that focal point? If you close your eyes and say, I think I've been created for this. It is yes. I'm that man, I'm that woman, I'm that girl. I can make a difference focusing on this. Once you discover your purpose and you have your purpose, then your purpose will be driving two things. It will drive your passion. Your passion means your emotions. What moves you to do something, that is the passion. And then your purpose will help you to drive, or will be driving your performance. And for this I call them the 3 P's of leadership, the 3 P's of life. Anything almost has a purpose. Why I'm doing what I'm doing now? This is one. That is the purpose. Why you do what you do. That will drive the second circle called the passion. Why I love what I'm doing. And then the purpose and the passion will drive your performance. How can I make my dream whether the small dream or a big dream, actionable, doable, achievable. And that makes the whole difference in life, in business, the way how we see things, the way how we get out from the mess. So the point here, why we are here, to create that difference. And if you pledge for one thing, like the last time you pledged for that's going to be a wonderful day, and it is true. Because we are driven by our subconscious mind that the speaker, they keep teaching us that day, subconscious, which is a reality. You see, more than 80% of what you do because of your subconscious mind, because that's absorption, keeps absorbing. And affects the way how you speak, the way how you dress, the way how everything is subconscious mind. If you keep sending those positive messages, you stay positive. And for that reason, everyone was looking at the stage. And it was just about to reach 7 o'clock, evening time. Nowadays, evening starts at 6. And my team were able to count more than 120 participants who were there from even almost 7:30 in the morning that day of Tuesday up to the wrapping of the program. We reached almost at the mid of the day, almost 300 people just at the back seats. We have to bring more seats to sit down first time. Well, it keeps happening from time to time, but not always in our Congress. There's some subject I feel that people love so much, like the marketing and the branding is one of them. Leadership is the second. It goes always this way. Because why? When we started, they said, yes, today is going to be a wonderful day. Today is a day of excitement. I won't leave without going back with the real knowledge. And for that reason, those who really pledged at that moment, they had the energy till the end of the program. And I swear if we keep going, they will still stick around to have more and more. I see here state ministers, very, very high profile people. Brother Zainal has come all the way, thank you, with his wife from Singapore. Thank you very much, sir, for coming, and really privileged to be with us tonight. We had a group when it comes to the business and to come speaking. We have motivational speakers around. We have authors. We have businessmen, women. We have students. Look at the mix here. We're able to register more than 25 different nationalities here at this moment. You could imagine, you have 25 different intellectuals here. So how much knowledge? The more I keep repeating those messages and why we are here, why we're sitting together, the more I see those smiles on the faces, and the more I start to get emails and okay, thank you, my wife, my life was changed. Because I did say a joke. Did anyone hear my joke on Tuesday? All of you? Who didn't hear my joke last Tuesday? I will say it in the break later on, yeah? It's a good joke. If you're planning to join someone who's very next to you, we have that joke. The world is moving so fast. We have to admit this. The challenges are too tough. If you compare even back to 2009 and now, you look at the CO2 gas emissions, goes to the atmosphere, we have more than ever. You check with the peace index with the UN, it is worse than 2009. You check about the oil prices, we used to sell at 120 during 2009, now it is below 50. If you look at the geopolitical instabilities, it is worse than 2009. You look at the index of employment, it is worse than 2009. If you look at the environment and the mother nature as they see and what's happening in the globe, you see it is worse than 2009. Worse, worse, worse. And it doesn't matter how advanced you are when it comes to the power and the economy. Look at the US. Just last late night, I was watching the CNN, and here we go, a report about Rico, one of the, under the US administration islands. Up to now, 1.5 people, they don't have access to the basic thing, to the water and to the electricity. And if you see the governor, he tweeted, "We don't have food to eat even. Please help us." That extent. I'm talking about one of the most advanced nation in the world. They had this disaster. We always say water scarcity. When we don't have water, we have seen people dying because no water. And whenever you see no water, you remember Africa. At the same time, we have seen when you have too much water, people are dying from too much water. And this is what happened to Florida and Houston and other states in America. Too much water is killing water. So when we have too little, we scream. When we have too much, we scream. So what is the way out? I put it there, global things. We have to think in that direction. Think of yourself as that person has a value. If you don't value yourself, how do you expect the rest of the community to value you? As I said, start within, inside out. So the first step toward making a business, who wants to be a successful here? Honestly, who wants? Who doesn't want to be a successful? You don't want to be a successful or a successful? A successful, right? Thank you. So you got my question right now. Because I have someone who said, no, I don't want to be a successful. Yeah. So it's not, to be a successful, it's all start within you. Where do you want to reach? What is the limit? Because you are the one who's putting those boundaries. So you need to move little, please. And why I'm saying this, because a lot of people, they came to me in a pain. I have people who carry a certain belief, including whether it's a Muslim, Christians, Hindus, blah, blah. I have a lot of friends. And they come and they really hold such a high rank, whether they're from the education or the government level, other. And they say, Rashid, we're lost. And I'm started to question if there is a real someone who manages the whole universe or no. I can't believe, I don't know what is my purpose in life, why I am here. Look at the watch I'm wearing, look at the car I'm having, look at this, look at this. You just even can put a price on what you see. But they say we feel burnout, we feel empty. We don't enjoy what is called happiness. And this is one thing everybody is chasing, but we don't know what you're chasing. And what you're chasing, called happiness, is that peaceful mind and the internal acceptance. If you don't accept yourself, well, everyone in this room will tell you, no, Rashid, I love myself and accept. Be very honest. Go to a bit quiet place and pull up a pen or a pencil, have a white paper, and draw your face, if you would, in a way. And draw how you're going to look like in 10, 15, 20 years from now. How many family members you'll be having. What legacy you have. There are people who reach so much in life and they don't know what's next. And they feel that, this life has got no end. Or we don't want to be reminded that there's an end. Let it be like that, a big bang and we're dismissed. Why we're reaching where we are reaching now? Why we have so much differences, even with the same country, if you would? A small difference can lead to great violations. Did you ask yourself why these things are happening? because the purpose is missing. So again, can we all agree in one thing tonight? Can we? Yes. Thank you. Then you'll be served with a nice dinner tonight. Right? Now, honestly speaking, write it down. Write the 3 P's. In the middle, put a purpose. And write this question: why I'm doing what I'm doing now? And have an answer. And move upward and say, passion. Why I love what I'm doing. And move to the south, down, all the way, and put a performance. How can I achieve my sweet spot? How can I achieve my what's in life? By breaking it to achievable, attainable, actionable, doable, lovable objectives. And you write it down. Write your story. You are the only one who can write his own story. No one can write your story. You are the only one who knows much about yourself than other. Don't expect. Other may lead you the way. They may tell you, but you are the one to decide. And once you decide and you discover, believe me, then you are discontinue from the time. So as there is no time, you never look at the world. Just like when there's something so beautiful happening around you, and you say, oh, I can't believe it. It is 3 a.m. Time really flies nowadays. But if he's in tragedy or he's in trouble, don't know what the heck is going on. But my advice to you is to focus on this. Let us do this exercise tonight, after you go back home. Pull up a paper and just put the 3 P's. The purpose, why you're doing what you're doing at the moment. Whatever it is. Don't share with anyone. This is for you only, your own exercise. And the next is your passion. Why you love what you're doing at the moment. Just write it down. Is it for money? Is it for fame? Is it for religion? Is it for whatsoever? You just put 1 or 2 bullet points. And then what action will lead you to this? And I will say thank you now. Thank you very much.